why would Trump cancel support for groups in Syria back in 2017 and then do this 180 now? Is it this
A couple
assassination
things.
attempt on him? What is it?
No, because I mean, I'm sure that definitely had a role, exacerbated things, but Trump was very anti-Obama. He was a birther, if you remember. He thinks Obama was born in Kenya. I don't like Obama either, but like, come on, that's not
But does
true.
he
Like,
actually think that, or was that just
he is
propaganda?
absolutely that stupid. Yes, he really he was like, well, Obama started this war in Syria, so I'm not that, and Biden did the Ukraine thing, so I'm not that. So he
Mm.
would go against them, and Obama did the Iran deal, so I'm not that. He's going to go against whatever Obama did. I mean, they humiliated him, like saying you'll never be president, and they roasted him. This guy's a narcissistic egomaniac. That stung him. He sat there, he's like, oh yeah, and then he became president twice, and he's reversing all these things that Obama did because he just sees it as automatically wrong. Well, Obama and Biden only did the Iran deal, which is never an Iran deal because they never upheld their end of the bargain. They would always kick the can down the road. In another 6 months, we'll revisit this. So Iran was complying to everything it said, and the U.S. was not. But they still kept trying to get it because what all alternative they have? And then Trump got in and just got rid of the deal. But there really never was a deal. It was just a way to placate them while they were handling Syria. Well, Trump got in and reversed the policy on Syria, and it looked like Assad had a victory there. But once Biden was back in charge, the sanctions went up. They crippled Syria. And I mean, within 12 days, it only took 12 days to take the husk that had remained in Syria after all those sanctions, after the Obama, Biden, and then another 3.5 years of Biden. I was over. Harris, too. Same. I mean, it was Anthony Blinken running the country. But Trump was a New Yorker that lived through 9/11, and he didn't understand why we're giving money and guns to Al Qaeda. But someone's given him the script now because he called Giuliani a great, handsome guy and lifted sanctions and normalized relations with Syria. He's got his Gulf Arab buddies that support all this shit. We'll buy a bunch of F-35s and gear, and he can be like, "Oh, look what I did! I sold $100 billion worth of stuff to these
Yeah.
towel heads or whatever, and look at me. I'm making deals. I'm the money guy. I'm the deal guy. Art of the deal, aren't I? Pat, please tell me I'm smart man or whatever." Like, he's such a narcissist.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, these are the people that were, actually sponsoring terrorism all over the world. And he did some window dressing stuff last time where he just declared the Stolen Heights as part of Israel, Golan Heights. He
Yeah.
also he moved the U.S. Embassy into Jerusalem, which is not moving the capital, but it is moving the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. And continued to give them billions of dollars in weapons, and it didn't matter what they did. It got worse under Genocide Joe, where he just let them carpet bomb civilians and never. They even condemn it. Where are the UN non-binding resolutions saying to stop murdering civilians? Nope, they give standing ovations to Satan Yahoo instead. So I'm just making this very clear. This is not a party thing. Both parties were in line with this script.
Right.
No matter
It's
who won,
genocide light or
this was
genocide
gonna.
premium, right?
What was gay genocide or just genocide?
Yeah.
Biden and Harris would have put some rainbows on the bombs or something. But yeah, Biden was out of his mind, but he was a career, everything, all of these, he supported all the wars in Iraq, Libya, Syria, they all did it. Trump was a little skeptical about Iraq because he wasn't a politician yet. And he kind of did both in Syria because he did fire some cruise missiles there twice. But then eventually, after talking to Putin, he cut aid to the rebels. Because he just saw it as like, we don't even know who they are. It was too complicated for him. But Trump seems to go wherever power and money is. And so while Russia was supporting Syria, that was the more powerful side. It's like when it came to the conflict between Yemen and Saudi Arabia, he sided with Saudi Arabia because they're rich and Yemen is not. When it came to Israel and Palestine, he sided with Israel because they're rich and Palestine is not. And when it came to Syria, he kind of sided with Syria over Al-Qaeda. He was indifferent, at least, because none of them are rich. But in Russia and Ukraine, he sort of favored Russia because they're the rich and powerful side and Ukraine is not. But also it's because, well, Biden and Obama said this, so I'm going to do the opposite thing. But he isn't able to in that war either because he doesn't understand foreign policy at all or how that war began. His negotiators are his golf buddies in real estate. They don't know anything. Like, why is Steve Witkoff there? Before that, his ambassador was his son-in-law, Jared Kushner. And he even put his convicted felon father in the administration this time, Charles Kushner, going around setting up honey traps on his own brother-in-law. And I'm sure you heard that whole story. But this is what we had. We had, like, if you look at Hegseth, Bondi, Kash Patel, like, these are not intelligent people.